Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make these coasters. They're very nice, as you can see, with flowers. You use them to put cups on them, maybe you have a hot cup, and this is where you put them when you're not using them. Where you're not using them, you put them inside that one. As you can see, they have flowers. If you have a cup of coffee, for example, it's hot, so you don't put it directly on the table, you put it on top of these coasters. I will show you how they come when you put them in the basket. The basket is made of crochet too. I will be showing you how to make it. And you will, when you're not using them, you put them in this basket like this. You leave them on the table. And then when you use them, you take them out of the basket. I'm going to be using crochet hook number 4 millimeters. It's not showing that much, but I am going to use the hook number 4 millimeters. So we start by making 4 chains. So we start with 4 chains. We go in the first chain here and we close it with a slip stitch. We close it with a slip stitch. Now we're going to start the first round. We start with making 3 chains. Now these 3 chains, they serve as a treble. When I say treble, I mean a double crochet. Treble in English, double crochet in American. I usually use the treble version, the English version. So 3 chains, and now we're going to make 11 trebles. So with the 3 chains, we have to have 12. So you're going to make 11 trebles, and the 3 chains, as I told you, those serve as a treble, so that you have those 3 chains, you have to count them as a treble. So in all, with the 3 chains, you have to have 12 trebles. So you continue making the trebles, 11 trebles, and as I told you, with the 3 chains, they make 12 trebles because the 3 chains serve as a treble, as I told you. Continue like that. The first row is ready. We go in the 3rd chain here for when we started, and to close it with a slip stitch. And that is the first round. Now we're going to start the 2nd round with 3 chains. It serves as a treble, and in the same place of the chains we make another treble. Now we're going to make 2 trebles. In each treble we made before. So before we had 12 trebles. Now we have to finish with 24 trebles. And as I told you, the first 3 chains, those serve as a treble too. So we're going to make 2 trebles on each treble that we made before. And we have to finish with 24 trebles, because before we made 12 trebles. Now we're making 2 trebles on each treble, and we have to finish with 24 trebles. So you continue making 2 trebles on each treble that you have, and you have to finish with 24 trebles. Continue all the round like that. So we finish the row, we go in the first chain here, and we close it with a slip stitch. And that is the 2nd round ready. Now we're going to start the 3rd round. We make 3 chains and a treble in the same place where we made the chains. Now in the next one, we're going to make 1 treble, and in the next one, we're going to make 2 trebles, and in the next one, we're going to make 2 trebles. So this round, we're going to make 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 all around. So now we make 2, and the next one, we're going to make 1. 2 in the next one, 1 and 2, and 1 in the other one. So this row we're going to make 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 trebles, 1 treble, 2 trebles, 1 treble. all around like that. Here we made 2, and now we're going to make 1. And you continue like that. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, all around. Now the 3 rows are ready, as you can see. You cut the thread. You cut the thread. Now we're going to start with the green. We're going to use the green color now. I already made one. I will show you like this. We're going to make these now, the green part. So we go from where we started. It's better that you start from there. You can start from anywhere, but I'm going to start from where I finished. You put the hook there, you pull up a stitch, and we're going to make, you pull up a stitch, and we make 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. Now we pull the thread like this, so we hide it in the work. Now we're going to skip two trebles, and we go in the third one. So you skip 2, 1, 1 and 2, you go in the third one, and we make a treble, 2 chains, and we make another treble in the same place we did the other one. A treble in the same place. Now we're going to skip again 2 trebles, 1 and 2. We go in the third one, and we make a treble. We make a treble, 2 chains, and we make another treble in the same place. We're going to skip another 2 chains. 1, 2, we go in the next one. We make a treble, another 2 chains, and another treble in the same place. Again, we're going to skip 2 chains. We go in the third one. We make a treble, another 2 chains, 1 and 2, and a treble in the same place. And we're going to continue all around like that. We skip 2 chains, 1 and 2, we go in the third one, we make a treble, another 2 chains, and a treble in the same place. And we continue the row like that. Skip 2, we go here, we make a treble, 2 chains, and another treble in the same place. And you continue all around like that. You skip 2, you make a treble, 2 chains, another treble, you skip 2, you continue like that. Now we're going to finish. Here we made the 2 trebles. We're going to skip the last 2 chains, and we go where we started with the chains, and we make a treble in the same place where we made those chains. In the same place we make 2 chains, we go in the first chain here, and we close it with a slip stitch, and this round is ready too. Now we're going to start to make the flowers. Here I made these 2. We're going to make the flowers. I'm going to be using the yellow now. So we're going to start from here where we made the chains, here in the middle of these 2. I'm going to start with the yellow. We pull up a stitch, and we make 3 chains. As I told you, the 3 chains, those serve as a treble. And we're going to make 4 trebles now. And with the 3 chains, those are 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we take the hook out of the stitch. We pull the stitch. We go in the last stitch here. You put the hook there, put the hook in the stitch again, and we close with a slip stitch. Now we make 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. We go in the middle here and we make in the middle of the flower, we make a slip stitch. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go again in the middle, we pull up a stitch and we make a slip stitch. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go in the middle again and we make another slip stitch. Now we make 2 chains, 1 and 2. We go here between these two in the middle here and we make a single crochet. Another 2 chains, 1 and 2. We're going to work again here in the middle here. So we're going to make 5 trebles again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We pull up the stitch, we go in the first one here, go in the stitch again and we close it with a slip stitch. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go in the middle here, we make a slip stitch. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go again in the middle, we make another slip stitch. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go again in the middle and we make another slip stitch. Now 2 chains, 1 and 2. Sorry. We go here between these two and we make a single crochet. Another 2 chains. And again we're going to repeat. We go here in the middle and we make another 5 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We pull up the stitch, we go in the last stitch, put the hook in the last stitch, in the first stitch, pull them together. Now again 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go in the middle here and we make a slip stitch. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go in the middle again, we make another slip stitch. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go in the middle and we make another slip stitch. Now 2 chains. We go between these two and we make a single crochet. Another 2 chains and we continue the row like that. You make 5 here, like this, then 3 chains, slip stitch, 3 chains, slip stitch, and here we make a single crochet in the middle. Now as you can see, these are ready. We'll be making another orange one. I finished this one. Let me show you how I finished it. Let me see where I finished it here. I made a single crochet here, 2 chains, and then I made a slip stitch in the first chain here. I finished with a slip stitch here in the first one. Now like these 3, I'm going to make another one with orange. I'm going to make another orange one. As you can see, these are very cute, very, very nice. Even the colors are very cute. Now I'm going to show you how to make the basket. The basket is going to be the same like we did the first part of the coaster. So we make 3 chains, we close it with a slip stitch. Now 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to work in between them in the middle, and we're going to make 11 trebles. So 11 trebles, and with the 3 chains you have to have 12 trebles. So we have 3 chains. Now we're going to make 11 trebles, and in all with the 3 chains we're going to have 12, because as I told you, the first 3 chains, those serve as a treble. So in all we have to have 12. You continue making the trebles, the 11 trebles. So the first row is ready, we close it with a slip stitch. The second one, just like we did before, 3 chains. Now a treble in the same place where we made the chains. And in the next treble we're going to make only 1 treble. So this time 2, 1. Now in the next one we're going to make 2 trebles. No, sorry, this one we're going to make 2 trebles on each treble, sorry. 2 trebles we're going to make on each treble. So in the first one we had 12 trebles. Now in this row we're going to have 24 trebles. So you make 2 trebles on each treble that we made before. You have to finish with 24 trebles. Before we had 12 trebles, so now we have to finish with 24 trebles. Continue making trebles. This row is ready too. We're going to start the next one. We start with 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. A treble in the same place where we made the chains. A treble in the next treble. 2 trebles in the next one. 1 and 2. A treble in the next one. Two trebles in the other. So we're going to continue 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. We continue like that. And this one, 1 and 2 in the next one. 1 and 2. 1 in the next one. And you continue like that. So the 3 rows are ready, as you can see. Now we're going to start the sides of the basket. So we start with 3 chains. Now, as you can see here, we have the chains here. You can see the chains. You're going to put the hook at the back of the chain and you make a treble all around. So all around, you make 1 treble at the back of the loop of the chain. As you can see, here you have a chain. You put the hook at the back of the loop. In each loop that we have all around, only 1 treble. 1 treble in each loop that we have. At the back, you're going to make a treble. Continue like that. Make it get treble at the back of the loop in each chain that we have all around. Continue around. It comes like that, as you can see. You continue all around like I showed you. At the back, working at the back here of the loop, making a treble here at the back of the loop. So this row is ready. Now we're going to go here and we close it with a slip stitch. We start the next one with 3 chains. Now we're going to make a treble on each treble that we have, not at the back of the loop this time, like we do usually. A treble on each treble all around that we have. And like this row, you have to make another row. So this row you have to make and another row after this one. You continue making a treble on each treble, and as I told you, you make this row like that and you make the row after that. So here we have the 3 rows ready, 1, 2 and 3. We have 3 rows ready and the basket, as you can see, is ready. This is the basket ready. Then you take the coaster if you're not using them. When you're not using them, you put them inside the basket here. I will be showing you how to put them inside the basket. I put the coasters in the basket. Here, as you can see, when you're not using them, you put them in the basket, you leave them on the table, so that when you want to use them, you find them handy, you take them out, they're already on the table or where you can find them, and you put them underneath the mugs, like this, as you can see. Very cute. Even the colors are very bright, are nice. You can even use the same color if you want. Not like me, I use different colors. You can make them with the same color, but the flowers, they are very cute, as you can see. And as I told you, if you have a hot mug or a coffee mug, you don't want to put it directly on the table. You can use these coasters. Put the mug on top of them like that, so the mug doesn't go directly on the table. You put them on the coasters, and then when you're not using them, you put them back in the basket that we made. As you have seen, they were not difficult to make. Hope that you try them. Bye for now.